friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this Good Friday Friday afternoon, the 11th, 2025, and it is currently 1:29 p.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. I hope that everyone is doing good. My kids been home with me. They ain't been to school for real since spring break. Since my brother ain't have his car or whatever. But the schools done called me I don't know how many times. Well, my daughter teacher called me today like, oh, we really miss Aaliyah. I just wanted to call and make sure everything was okay. I'm like, she's fine. I'm working on a way to get them to school next week. But y'all ain't gonna stress me out and press me about it. Or whatever. Then Mally's teacher texts, which she texts me on the regular. I like Miss Davis. She texts to make sure that Mari was okay. I'm sorry. And Mari is doing fine. Mally is doing fine. All my kids doing good. They just haven't been able to go to school. And that's because I don't got it like that. Like, I don't got no car. I don't got money to be getting them back and forth for Ubers and shit, spending $80 to $100 a day. I don't got it like that. They daddy ain't gonna come take him, or he can't take him. He live far too. I gotta give him that. He do live in Troy. But so what? Because when they threw me out, I was taking my kids to and from Troy every day, driving them to school on the east side every day, and dropping them back off at my baby daddy house every night. A bitch was door dashing from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep. Because I had to door dash, make sure I had gas in my car to drive all the way out to Troy from the west side of Detroit. Then I had to get my kids, drive them all the way from Troy to the east side of Detroit, because it was, again, the end of the school year. It didn't make no sense to be trading their schools. And they eventually got kicked out anyway, because the point is people just be wanting to kick my kids out of school. But I was doing everything in my power to make sure my kids can go to school. I mean, really driving all the way to Troy and back from the west side of Detroit to the east side of Detroit to Troy every day. It was costing me $100 in gas. But I was doing that shit because that's the only option I had at the moment. They had threw me and my kids out the apartment. I was damn near sleeping in my car. My kids, I asked if they could go out to their daddy house, and they only was able to stay out there for about 2 weeks. And from there, was at my friend's house. Like, we was really bouncing around, and I was trying to get my kids to finish school. That's why now I don't let the shit bother me like that, because they don't know the shit that me and my kids was going through just so that they can go to school. And I was doing that shit by myself, really struggling. Me and DoorDash, making sure the kids eat every day, go to school every day, and all that type of shit. And it was not easy. And that's why I don't be arguing with people when they be trying to say I'm not a good parent and this, that, and the other. People don't even know how I sacrifice for my children. Still to this day, I be sacrificing for my kids. I had to get them up earlier, prep talk them about some certain shit. Like, I need y'all to do this. I need y'all to start doing this and help do this. Because I'm the only one who be doing shit for them. And me not having a car is kind of a hold up and a hindrance, but like I was telling Tobias, it was very important for me to get my house under control first, because people was trying to take my kids away from me anyway. Trying to make it seem like, for one, I can't live in a house by myself when I done rented plenty of houses. Then try to make it seem like I can't take care of my kids by myself when I'm the only bitch that ever took care of my motherfucking kids. Then try to make it seem like I ran my car down by DoorDash, when people know damn well that they was fucking with my motherfucking car, so that I couldn't DoorDash, so that it would furthermore look like I can't provide and take care of my kids. So I was telling that to Tobias, like, you don't even be knowing why I move the way that I move and why things be happening the way that they be happening, but I know, and I be peeping shit, and it's all because people wanted to make it seem like I was unfit and didn't know how to raise my children and things like that, so they can furthermore continue to steal from us or claim power of attorney and all that extra type of shit. And that was what's going on. That's still what's going on. People want to take money and shit, so they'll say anything. My face is still very tender from me doing my skincare routine. You can still see it's kind of red. And I was showing my hyperpigmentation under there or whatever. But yeah, I was in here doing my hair. I was in here. Trying to do that too. Hey, Carl. How are you, sir? Long time no see. I ain't been to the gas station in a minute either. That's because I don't got no car. You know, I be all through the city. I would have been seeing you. That is so funny to me. And you would have been acting crazy. Much love, Carl. Much love. I'm starting to be able to fit my pants again. These are still a size 12, but baby, I'm stuffed up in these motherfuckers. I have to pull the shirt up out of here. But I wanted to flat iron out my hair first. Get it to looking how it's supposed to be looking. And now it does. So I'm happy about that. But yeah. I hope everything is going good, Carl. But yeah, guys, I had wanted to get on here because I was getting a download or whatever. And the download that I was getting is that you really got to be careful how you treat people, which everybody knows that, but not everybody really applies it to their life or whatever. You know, we really be out here judging people, judging books by their covers, and, you know, just treating people any type of way. But that's why the Bible say treat people how you want to be treated. It's like universal law. Is that you should just be out here treating people the way that you would like to be treated or whatever. Because what goes around comes around. And you never know who karma is going to hit. And it'll even hit your children. So it's something about that. And I was getting that download earlier. And even talking about people. And that's so crazy. It's bringing me to... Yesterday, Tobias had stopped by my house. Just randomly. Or whatever. Not popped up. He did call and ask me, can he pull up or whatever. So I ain't trying to say it like that. Or whatnot. But he had came to the house yesterday and we was just talking or whatever. And he had ended up, we was talking about chin hairs. And he like, what you got, PTSD? And I'm like, no, I don't have PCOS. Because if you follow my videos, then you would know that I went to the OBGYN earlier back in January. Or whatever, to get tested to make sure I didn't have PCOS because I was dealing with like bloating issues and of course the chin hairs or whatnot. And I went and had everything done. I had an ultrasound done previously to that. I had the test done that I need to get tested or whatnot. I had all my STD tests done and everything came back normal. I didn't have any STDs. My pap smear came back normal. My blood work came back normal. Everything was normal except for my hormones. My hormones were elevated. Or whatever. So my OBGYN did eventually put in my portal like I can come back and schedule an appointment and she can give me something to help stop the chin hairs. But being that I don't have a car right now and I be having a problem with the transportation and stuff like that and I don't want to Uber or anything like that, I haven't made it to the doctor's appointment or whatnot. So, you know, I just been continuing to pluck my chin hairs like I've been doing or using my razorless shave cream or whatnot to just handle the issue. And I don't got a problem talking about it because so many people go through it. And this is the hyperpigmentation from it. It's not ingrown hairs. It's not chin hairs because actually my face is very, very smooth right now. This is just the hyperpigmentation. But Tobias came over yesterday and he like, so what you got, PCOS or something? I'm like, no, I don't got PCOS. If I'm bloated, I'm bloated. And it could be because of many reasons. For one, I eat whatever the fuck I want to eat. That could be a reason. So you really get bloated right before I come on my cycle. So that most definitely be a reason. And I'll be bloated a few days after. Then I'll go back down to my regular size. So bloating, I could be, you know. But it's just so funny how he was just talking. And I don't know if he called himself joking or whatnot. But PCOS usually is a very touchy subject for women because a lot of women who have PCOS, they have irregular periods, they have problems getting pregnant, they have problems with weight gain, weight loss, and the hyperpigmentation and things like that. So granted, I was told that I don't have PCOS. I was told that my hormones were elevated, so I do have like a lot of testosterone. or whatever. And I keep saying that's because I damn near be having to be in my man energy all the time. We all got a feminine and a masculine side, and I be having to dwell in my masculine side more than the fucking feminine side. Even though I be saying I want to be in my soft girl era, I don't have nobody helping me do shit. So a lot of times I be working out of my masculine energy, per se. But it's chin hairs, it's chin hairs. And the crazy thing about it is, Tobias never wanted to talk to me about that when I was talking to him. But being that I had told him, like, you know what, well, we had this conversation, we done came up to the agreement, Tobias doesn't want to be in a relationship and things like that. So therefore, you're not going to end up being my man. And therefore, you shouldn't be worried about if I got PCOS or hyperpigmentation, chin hairs, or anything like that, because it's not your concern. And being that we're not going to be in a relationship, it ain't really nothing that you should be worried about or talking about. Especially since you got a daughter who you care about oh so much. You know, because you never know what can happen to her. And that must be what I'm picking up on. Like, granted, people be out here dogging women and talking about women, and it be these niggas who got daughters who be doing it. And that is so crazy to me. But just to be talking about the situation or whatever and not knowing what people go through, and people just, you got to really watch how you treat people, because sometimes, again, the karma is not coming to you. The karma is coming to the people who you care about the most. The people who you put on a pedestal. The people who you think are better than everybody else who path you cross. That's who the karma comes to hit. It don't even hit your weak ass. It goes exactly to the people who you care about the most. Your mamas, your daughters, your sisters, your brothers, and you keep people like that. And I be seeing it. Like, people be treating me so badly and talking about me so bad, and the situations that I be going through and what I be going through with my kids and things like that. And then I turn around and I end up seeing these same people go through fucked up ass shit with their kids. And it's not because I be wishing it on nobody, because I damn sure don't pray on nobody's downfall. I don't even wish bad for people. Not even the people that I know for a fact did fucked up shit to me. But what goes around comes around, and karma gonna always spin the block, even if that nigga don't. So, it be karma spinning the block, hitting people kids, hitting people mamas and shit like that. And that shit is so fucked up. But it's all based on how you treat people. And you have to really watch that shit. But I was just talking about that, thinking about that when he like, you got PTSD, PCOS. No, I don't have PCOS. But I do got PTSD. PTSD from fuck niggas. I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm shaking in my motherfucking boots every time a motherfucking fuck nigga come up in my goddamn presence. I do got PTSD from you motherfuckers. That's why I be rocking by myself. I got PTSD from fake ass friends, fake ass family, fake ass niggas. So yes, sure in the fuck do. Trust issues too. I don't trust people easy. That's why I don't hang around a lot of people. It's not that I don't like people, but I don't trust people the way that I used to. Because the way that I used to trust people, the way that I used to love people, that got people thinking that they should steal from me, fuck over me, talk about me behind my back, and do all types of fucked up shit as if I'm not an individual with feelings, just like them. So no. No. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. And then when it's the karma come back around, these be the same people who be wanting you to have sympathy for them, or who be wanting you to be understanding and compassionate. These was the same motherfuckers that was dogging you out, that was talking about you. Not even to your face though, but behind your back. Spreading lies, spreading rumors. These the same people who dogged you out. And that's why they can't be seen with you in public and shit. Because imagine talking about somebody. Like, imagine talking about somebody who you be fucking at that. Like, oh yeah, that bitch, she ain't shit. She gonna do whatever I say. She this, she that, she dumb, she a hoe, she this, she that. But then you be sneaking and see this same bitch. Because really, she that bitch. Ain't met nobody like her before. But you was so busy trying to fit in with the in crowd that you was dogging the bitch out. Talking about flaws and little shit that really, if you was a real ass nigga, you could invest in. You can get fixed. You can help. But that's not what you was trying to do. You was trying to knock a bitch down. And I'm just speaking in general. But this is the energy that I'm picking up on. It'll be people. And their main goal is to knock another motherfucker down. But you got to realize that if you out here trying to knock a bitch down or some shit like that, then you got a problem within yourself. Because why do you want to see somebody else beneath you? Why do you even want to walk around like, oh, I'm better than them? Oh, they can't hang around me. Why are you going around somebody who you can't hang around in? Why are you talking to somebody who you don't want to bring around your family and your friends? Why are you being fake? And if you feel like somebody is beneath you, then why are you wasting your time? That must mean that something is wrong with you. But somebody is going through something. And I'm hearing this, watch these kids. You got to watch these kids. The kids is out here really reaping the karma from their parents. But I say it all the time, that I had to pay karmic debt for my mama and my daddy. Because you never know what your parents did before you came into this world. But somebody got to pay for shit. That don't always necessarily mean that they did fucked up and shit. But everything comes with consequences. Good and bad. That's why there's a such thing as good karma, dharma. Because you still gonna get your shit. And that's why I walk around the way that I walk around too. Because I know that I be treating people good. And I be having good intentions for people. Family, friend, foe, guy that I'm talking to, dating or anything like that. I always go into any situationship, relationship, or friendship with good intentions. That's why when shit go left, I don't be giving a fuck. And when shit get fucked up, I know I'm going to be straight at the end of the day. Because I don't do fucked up shit. Not intentionally, at least. Because I'm not saying that I'm perfect. But some people intentionally go around doing fucked up shit to other people. And I cannot relate to that. Some people intentionally bash people, talk down on people, and want people to feel beneath them. And that's not who I am. If anything, I be wanting to bring people up, put a smile on somebody's face, make people feel good when I'm in their presence and shit like that. But that's why people be taking my kindness for weakness or as flirting. Sometimes I be genuinely like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Give me a hug. And people be thinking I'm flirting with them. I'm not flirting with you. I'm just a good person. It's my heart. It's my spirit. Ain't nobody thinking about your motherfucking ass. But that's how the world is. And you guys who be out here sex trafficking women, hiding, taking sex tapes of women and doing all this shit, and y'all got fucking daughters, do you know who gonna pay for them consequences? It's gonna be your motherfucking daughters. Who gonna grow up and they gonna find a motherfucking nigga just like you. Niggas who be out here beating bitches, y'all be the ones who firstborns be a daughter and shit. But then y'all want to fight a nigga, you think somebody putting their hands on your ugly ass motherfucking daughter. But you was out here beating on bitches. Thinking you were pimping some shit. Sex trafficking bitches. Exploiting them all over the internet. And you want somebody to respect your daughter? You ain't give a fuck about nobody else's daughter, so what is you talking about? But people not understanding that what goes around comes around. I'm hearing it though. And I'm hearing sickness and in health. Like, you know how you get married and you be saying your vows and the I do's and shit, and they be like through thick and thin and hot or cold and whatever the fuck the shit say when you get married, thick and thin, goodness and health and sickness and wealth or whatever the fuck that shit be saying. Somebody's child is sick and they're paying for it because of their parents' actions. I'm hearing, daddy, you should have just stopped stealing. Somebody daddy is a thief. And it's being taken out on their child. I don't know if it's daughter or son, but it's being taken out on the child. And that's what I'm saying. You cannot be going around doing fucked up shit because you don't know who that karma is going to hit. And it might just be the very thing that's closest to you. I don't know. And kids be out here thinking they grown too. And I'm not talking about no little kids. I'm talking about these teenagers. I just had to tell my son that. Like, you be thinking you grown and shit. First of all, you know, kids, teenagers, they'll be out here trying to smoke, get them some weed and shit like that. I can't even relate to that. Because I didn't start smoking weed until I was 26 years old. I didn't even smoke weed as a teenager. I actually hated the smell of it. I started smoking at 26 years old. See, my hair look a lot better now that little bit of leave out, because this my leave out, that I cut it It's a lot better now, and it ain't all thin, looking like how it was. Even though that's part of my hair is thin. It look a lot better now, though. I've been cutting and cutting. I was cutting this weave, too. So, yeah. But, yeah, I was telling my son earlier, like, you're not grown. For one, y'all can't be out here trying to sneak, smoke weed. For one, you got to pay attention to where you get weed from because people be lacing shit. And you got to be careful what you're doing. And, again, I didn't even smoke as a teenager. I was almost 30 years old before I started smoking weed. And I'm 34 now. I started at 26. I haven't even been smoking for 10 years. So as a teenager, no. Hell no, I wasn't out smoking and doing that type of shit. However, times is changing. The world is changing and all that type of shit. And you can raise your kid up the best of your abilities. Kids are still going to do what they want to do. It's all a part of life. And you living and you learning this shit. But don't be out here doing too much. Popping pills, drinking. I never did that. I've never been one for that. Drinking lean, popping pills, no, never. No, never. One time I had some wine and it tasted like somebody poured some lean in that bitch. And I had to pour the whole glass of wine out. I don't do that. I don't do that. My doctor gave me some Tylenol with codeine one time. My tonsils was messed up. I could barely do that. He kept on knocking me the fuck out. And I'm not one for being all drowsy and slobbing and fucked up and ugly and knocked out and all that weird ass shit. So I definitely don't condone it for my kids and shit. But people would just be thinking that they know so much, you know? It's crazy. But it be the people who own household don't even be in check. But somebody is getting fucked up right now. I'm hearing left and right. Like the mama sick, the daughter sick, so somebody's daughter. The daughter sick, the son going through some shit. It's the whole family. But it's because you really gotta watch how you be out here fucking treating people. And I'm hearing stealing. Like God is really fucking somebody's family up because they were a thief and they stole from somebody else. And I ain't necessarily saying that this is my story. Because even though people stole from me and shit, I don't even be wishing bad on those people who stole from me. Some of them I still call and check up on. But just because I'm merciful don't mean that God is merciful. Because God knows what you do. I don't. You can come in and you can trick me, making me think that you a good person with good intentions. But God know your intentions. So even if you come in to do some fucked up shit to me and I don't know off bail whether I'm intuitive or not, we don't know everything. And some of it, we have to still learn life lessons. So yes, God will allow me to be tricked by somebody. Tricked by the devil per se. But at the same time that you're getting tricked by the devil, God be like, what the fuck did I teach you? You better get the fuck up out this mess. And how you gonna do it? And you better do it quick. Now you're gonna get your ass whooped, but you better not get fucked up too bad. You better make it out. And that's what I was going through. And somebody is about to go through that. Like, you're about to be put in all types of situations where you really got to figure this shit the fuck out. And that's because that's what you wanted for somebody else. You intended for somebody else to be fucked up. For them and their kids to be homeless, to be put out on the streets. You intended for somebody to lose custody of their kids and shit so that you can continue to steal money. You intended for somebody to be thrown in jail, to be deemed as crazy. Y'all did this to keep somebody else. Wrongfully though. Knowing that it was a lie. So now it's your turn to go through everything that you wanted for this other individual. So now you're witnessing what this person had to go through. Sickness. Financial sickness. All that. It's all a death. You wanted death to somebody's finances. Now it's a death to your ego because you going broke. You thought you was the man. You could fuck any bitch. Now it's a death to your ego because now you got some shit you can't get rid of. Say bye-bye to all that fucking all them hoes. You get what I'm saying? You gotta treat people with respect. If you want God to respect you in your life, you gotta treat other people's life like they matter. Black lives matter. All lives matter. Women lives matter. Children lives matter. Men lives matter. Everybody life matter. But you motherfuckers be forgetting that. Because all y'all can think about is your motherfucking self. But then karma comes. Reminding everybody that everybody fucking matters around this bitch. So the more you keep on doing fucked up shit to somebody in their family, the more you need to expect for fucked up shit to happen to you and your family. And some people can't learn that. And when you can't learn that, the only answer is death. Because it's like getting a whooping. You training your toddler, they keep pissing on themselves, you keep telling them, no, you gotta pee, go to the potty. Go to the potty. Go to the potty. And they know that they can go to the potty. But some kids, they just don't like to. They dip off in the corner and go shit. But why they in the corner? Because they know they're supposed to be sitting on the potty. But instead of them going to put a pull-up down and get on the potty, they went to the corner and shit it. And some of them will take the pull-up off that got the shit in it and throw it in the corner and start running around naked because they don't want the shit on their ass. You see how smart kids are? So if a toddler is that smart, then what the fuck is the excuse for you grown motherfuckers? And then guess what? When we found that shitty ass pamper that the toddler took off, guess what they about to get? They motherfucking toddler ass whooped. Because you knew that you should have got on the potty. So that's just like how it is with grown people. You knew you shouldn't have been doing that person like that. Now you got to get your ass whooped. And grown people, they don't get a belt and get their ass whooped. They get karma. And you never know how she about to come around and beat your motherfucking ass. It might be your motherfucking mama. It might be your daughter. It might be your son. It might be your health. It might be your pockets. It might be your house. You never know what God is going to take away from you. But you wasn't thinking about that when you was taking from somebody else. So when fucked up shit start going on, don't start thinking like, oh, this person must have did something to me. No, it's what you did to that person. Ill will. Somebody's name is Will. But ill will. Ill intentions. It's backfiring on people right now. I'm hearing it's backfire season. Backfire season. But I said this April, shit was going to start hitting the fan. I didn't even know that April 20th, Easter is April 20th. That's also 420. Somebody needs to be watching their weed and getting laced on 420, being that I was talking about that at the beginning of this video. So you have Easter. You also have 420. I know about 3 people's birthdays who is April 20th as well. And I said by April 20th, a lot of shit was going to get wiped the fuck out. Because God is going to start putting people in their motherfucking place. Especially because y'all so disrespectful to God and His word. Y'all make a mockery of it. Y'all think it's a joke. Nobody takes God's messenger serious. Y'all deem us as crazy. But then when the shit started happening, you think somebody did something to you. How if I was warning you? If I was sending out the warning messages, I threw the hazard lights on and everything. Somebody family getting fucked up. Somebody family getting fucked up. And I don't even know if it's my family because I don't talk to my family like that. You know why? Because my family had me fucked up. And you cannot go around treating people any type of way. Lying, stealing, killing. I don't want to be a part of that. And to think these was the people that was down to me. I'm hearing it's your turn. It's backfire season. And I've been through hell and back. So anybody who wished any turmoil on me, any delays on me, anybody who was stealing from me, y'all don't know half the shit that I went through. I mean, I really went through some bullshit because of the hands of others. So get ready for that shit. And remember what y'all put me through. Because you're going to get it tenfold. Remember people was putting shit all up in my drinks, all in my food, poisoning me and shit. I didn't die though. But you don't know who gonna drop something in your kids' food. Or yours. And you might not be as strong as me. I was getting thrown out my house, cars being tampered with. Everybody can't survive being homeless and carless and shit. Trying to make a way out of no way. Figuring out how to get food for their kids. How to get the kids to and from school. Wondering if CPS gonna come knocking at your door. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for that type of shit. Traveling with the kids in the car. Covers and pillows in that bitch. I'm hearing, y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 like on Space Jam. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ain't ready for this though. You're not ready for the stuff that y'all put me through. Some of you people, y'all not ready for the shit that y'all put other people through. But get ready, because the tables are turning. You couldn't walk a mile in people's shoes. But y'all wanted to be destiny swapping. Identity theft. You wanted to steal somebody's life so bad, you gotta get ready to live that motherfucker. See, I gotta get off here and text my friend, because now one of my friends is going through something with his daughter, and I do not like it. I keep checking on him too, and I'm not talking about him in this particular video. That's just the download that I was getting as I was getting ready this morning, just doing my hair and stuff. I was actually thinking about somebody's comments towards me and my flaws and imperfections, and that's what led me into this whole thing. But that's not even about the person who just texted me, and I gotta call him and check on him and his baby, especially because he's good to me. Like, he probably did some fucked up shit in the past and talked a little bit of shit, but for the most part, you can't. I don't hold grudges. God forgives, so do I. But again, God knows people's intentions. I don't. And don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a motherfucking messenger. Somebody about to get it, and it's because how you was going around treating other people. Like, I keep hearing, like, you don't got a mama and a daughter. Like, you don't got sisters. Oh, no. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. But you know what? I just keep on living. And me and my kids be thugging it out. Even right now, we kind of going through a lightweight situation. It's easy, breezy, lemon squeezy over here. Despite what we're going through. Despite them not going to school and everything, my baby's been doing her work on her little iPad, on her laptop. She's been still trying to make sure she do her work. She haven't been to school in 2 weeks. But people don't be knowing what we be going through. So, anywho, y'all be safe out in these streets. These 313 Detroit streets, as well as the spiritual streets. But yeah, let me take my flaws and get off of here. Check on my friend. See how him and the baby is doing. But yeah. Flaws and all, I still look cute. It be looking cuter than some of these people's mamas, sisters, and daughters. Not even trying to be funny. The ones who be talking shit. But anywho, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Remember, treat people how you want to be treated, please. What you put out is what you get in return. And if it don't come to you, it comes to your children. So even if you're a fucked up person and you realize that at the end of life that you're a fucked up person, start being great. It's never too late to be great. And pass that good karma on to your kids. Because guess what? When you die, they still got to pay your karmic debt. Or they're going to receive it. So make sure it's some good karma. Dharma. Now, let me go out here with my kids because I'm done getting myself together. Well, I'm about to put me on some leggings because I done been in these jeans long enough today. In those jeans. So I got to get up out of here. I got to get up out of these jeans. You know, jeans usually be making my butt look flat, but this pair and the pair I had on yesterday, they don't really make my butt look fat. It's the stomach. But no, it ain't PCOS. It might be a little bit of PTSD. Why a motherfucker was trying to be funny. PTSD for you motherfuckers. But anywho, I feel really good. A bitch about to be 35. In how many months? What is this? April, May, June, July. I'm about to be 35 in 3 months. Like, I'm about to be 35 in 3 months. My birthday is July 9th. What do I want for my birthday? 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 I want a lot for my birthday. Not too much, but a lot. Enough. I really want a Grand Wagoneer, please. Can somebody sponsor me one? I need a sponsor. I need a sponsor. That's what I need. That's what I need for my birthday. An investor, a sponsor, a baller, shot caller, balling. That's what I need. What do I get for my birthday? Dang, that one part keeps sticking up. You see it? I gotta turn my head to make sure I get it to lay down. Trying to think if I want to put on some BB cream.